with the visiting number 4 seed Rochester Lourdes Eagles and your number 1 seed Sheffield Gophers. Minnesota State High School League joined together and requesting that all people attending games follow code of sportsmanship. This includes appreciation for the rules of the contest and respect for players, coaches, and officials. Excellence in sportsmanship is a major goal of the Minnesota State High School League. We would like to welcome the Rochester Lourdes Eagles and their head coach, Mike Kessler. And your Sheffield Gophers, coached by Jeff Johnson. At this time, would you please rise, remove your hats, and face the flag as we play our national anthem. Thank you. And now the teams will shake hands and we will be ready for starting the lineups. And now here's starting lineups. The Rochester Lourdes Eagles will be announced as a team. Welcome the Eagles. And now, your Sheffield Gophers starting offense. Starting that offensive tackle, a 6'1", 195-pound junior, number 52, Sean Kerster. And another offensive tackle, a 6'1", 240-pound senior, number 63, Kaden Lourdes. Starting at center, a 6'2", 205-pound sophomore, number 55, Carmen Horseman. And a guard, a 6'1", 215-pound
Well, good afternoon, Gopher fans. Andy O'Connor along with Lance Boyum, Rick Irish, Damon Leake, Christian. Oh, geez. Yeah, Christian is over there.
Mr. Ellis.
Yeah, Christian Ellis and Rocky Burnett. A little late fill-in here for Geach. He had to work today. But, well, Lance, we welcome in once again here for the second time this year the Lourdes Eagles. Gophers obviously had a bye in the first round of the playoffs. Lourdes ended up beating Dovriota over in Dovriota, I think 27-7, so they took care of business.
Yeah, today starts the second season for the Gophers, so whatever you did during the regular season, let's throw that out. It's one game at a time now. The Gophers looking to get into the end zone. It's been a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
I think October 3rd against St. Charles, the last time we've scored a touchdown. So today we need that offense and defensive line to establish up front and get after it and get something positive right away in this first quarter.
Well, the Gophers are going to kick off, Lance, and you brought up a perfect point. They got kind of punched in the mouth right away down in Caledonia, and they played. Then they go ahead to play another 3A team in Pine Island. It's a real good squad this year. So kind of a rough ending to the season, but like you said, new season is underway.
He just slipped on the kick there.
Taken at the 20-yard by Lovely, 20-yard line.
Yeah, we might have to move that around and find the spot that's a
one,
little bit dry. We did have some rain all this morning, and field conditions are damp right now. Just
enough to make her a slick track. But overall, field looks wonderful. We were talking about that on the way in here today, and it's weathered. We've had some great weather this fall, though. So they're going to open up at an I and single wide out to either side. Lovely is playing that fullback position. He's carried the ball a lot here recently. Little out route.
Oh, and he was caught it.
Lane Schmaltz got a hand in there, but
yeah, tipped it and then off the fingertips.
Abraham Lovely.
So they did throw the ball against us that first game of the season, probably 20-plus times.
Yeah, they came out in the eye right away. Akimbalu, he's like you said, he's nursing, I believe, a hamstring injury, and but yeah, they split things out against us here the first time around and started to move the ball. And defensive line jumps. It's going to be 5 yards. Second down and very manageable, so wonder what they're going to bring at us here.
Yeah, block out that voice. Ball moves, you move.
So 2nd and 1. Twins to this side. Little handoff. Nope, he's going to keep
nice
it.
Nice pursuit there. That's number 34 for the Gophers. Brendan Cobes, the freshman.
Yep.
Come from a linebacker position and caught Mr. Carroll from behind.
So Cobes is in there. Hunter Polikowski went down
against Pine Island.
Against Pine Island, yeah. It didn't look like he's putting a whole lot of weight on that leg either. So we've had some injuries here to close out the season.
Yeah, everybody's a little nicked up.
They're going to give him the line of scrimmage on that carry, which I think is pretty generous. But 3rd and 1, they'll give it to Lovely. And he's going to get a nice gainer there, about 5-6 yards. His name, he ran the ball effectively against us early in the year, but boy, last couple of games we've seen him play, he's just been rumbling on that dive.
Yeah, he's the fullback, and he took off that handoff and went into the A-gap and got upfield. And as you've seen, he was pulling guys with him. So we need to get people to the ball.
Gophers in essentially a 4-4. They're going to hand off on the left side. Nice little gainer. Oh, breaks a tackle. Oh, boy. Thank goodness. Sammy Carrier takes him down here after a long gain. Down to the Gopher 33-yard line. thought we had him here in the second level. He just kept his legs churning and got himself a big gainer.
Yeah, that was number 34, Lucas Brooks, for the Eagles. 5'11", 160 junior.
They're going to hand off once again to Lovely. Boy, a lot of slipping going on. So good to see Eli Manahan back on the field here today.
We'll see if they don't look for their tight end, Deacon Langsdale, who caught a few passes the first game.
Going to switch sides here and overload it to the left. Pitch to the outside, and he's going to cut it. Sam's going to push him back inside. Good job, but still a first down.
Yeah, a lot of room after that pitch. We were right there for the quarterback. We didn't have anybody else to help out on the running back. Picked up 10 yards and another first down for Lourdes.
So I think here, once you reach the end of the year, you're just not sure what you're going to get in this team. And Lourdes looks more crisp than they did the first game, obviously. That's
ball's on the ground.
Oh. Danger
Looked
there.
like there was a little mix-up with the QB Chase Carroll and the running back Lucas Brooks. So that'll bring up 2nd and 12.
Ooh, like we had.
Nice tackle there,
Cobes.
Brendan Cobes.
With a
through
little
the
help
line
there
like
from
a
Shawnee.
missile.
That was a nice play there.
That's going to be a loss of a couple of yards.
Well, that's going to be 3rd and, let's say 14 or 15 yards here for Lourdes. And this is one of those here, Lourdes, obviously, we're 4-down territory for them. They're not going to punt from here, probably not kick. This would be a semi-difficult field goal. Well, a little play action, going to get to the outside to Lovely.
Oh, nice shirt tackle there by
like Jackson Bernard out there in coverage, yeah.
Short, but they did get some yardage back. I think exactly what they wanted to do there.
Yeah.
So manageable here, 4th and 7.
Well, boy, a time-consuming drive already here. We're 5 minutes into this thing, and Lourdes has been really controlling this one so far. Definitely a feather in the Gophers' hat if they can get off the field without points on the board here. Back to pass. Got some time over the middle to Lovely, and Hopp's going to hit him.
Boy, wide open was the middle.
Ooh.
Just came out of the backfield and found a little space right in the middle of the field, wide open. Nice pass there by Chase Carroll. A first down and 1st and goal from about the 3-yard line.
Yeah, nothing exotic. He just went down, found a little bubble there in the middle, and good throw from Carroll. And they're going to be at the, it looks like the 2-yard line, 1st and goal. And Carroll's going to take it himself.
And they got it
it is
marked
Lovely.
just short.
I thought Carroll pulled that one back for a second and followed him in. Clock continues to run. Like a good time for a takeaway here for the Gophers.
That would be nice. Just a QB sneak and easy. Walked into the end zone.
Well, touchdown here. First blood drawn by the Lourdes Eagles, 6-0 with 5:45 to play in this first quarter. What just a very nice controlled drive there. A couple of throws, but Other than that first pass getting tipped, where, boy, I thought Lane Schmaltz just about got that one. Lourdes, they pretty much did what they wanted on that drive, so nice drive from them.
Yeah, if you're Lourdes, that's exactly how you wanted to draw up your first drive. Just run some time off the clock, be efficient both in the run and pass, and at the end, score.
Extra point is up, and just over. Well,
kind of the tornado ball, but it made it over. Doesn't matter how it goes as long as you make it.
I didn't have that that type of a kick on my bingo card today, but it's through, and it's 7-0 in favor of the Lourdes Eagles. So if you're Lourdes here, I don't think their offense is built to like score, but last week they were very efficient as well. I watched some of that game versus Dovriota, and they took full advantage of turnovers, obviously. Dovriota turned it over, I think, 3 times. But there was a stretch there where they did force a couple of turnovers, and they had a 21-point swing. That pretty much was the name of the game last week versus Dover. But just a real methodical offense, I think. Nothing too flashy.
Just efficient and good execution on their part. So the Gophers get an opportunity here to get the ball back and or for the first time and see if we can't kind of put a drive together of our own and get some points on the board.
Well, we'll see. We saw Ross slip on the kickoff here, and we'll see what it's looking like in the middle of the field for their kicker.
The Gophers got back deep Nolan Hoppel. Normally DeAndre, but DeAndre I think is nursing a foot injury.
Hoppel's going to take it at the 16-yard line, returns it to the outside. Good return up to about the 30-yard line. And we talk about the injuries here. The injuries have forced a couple of young guys into service this week, or the last few weeks. Hoppel's been playing pretty consistently at safety, along with Kobes at linebacker today, and he played some linebacker last week as well. But we've had to make some changes here in the last few weeks. DeAndre in the backfield. Going to hand off to him on the left side. He'll be met behind the line for a wow.
Yeah, right around our offensive line and nothing there for DeAndre.
First one to get him there was Chase Carroll, their quarterback. And we look at both rosters here are down a little bit. We've got some guys out due to injury, but Lourdes doesn't have a huge roster. They're playing a lot of guys both ways, but gonna roll to his right. Passes.
No, on the ground.
Just
but
about intercepted.
Caleb Akinbulu was right there for the interception, in and out of his hands as he came down to the ground.
Well, they were going to go to Kaysen, and Kaysen's wearing he's back there with that shoulder, and he didn't look like it felt real good hitting him there. He had to break up the pass, and he felt it.
Looked a little bit like Carson Wentz from Thursday night if you watch that game.
Well, I wish I'd fallen asleep at halftime, quite honestly, and I didn't. So 3rd and 13 for the Gophers. Can run off the left side with DeAndre. He's going to get some of that back. He's going to be shy of the first down.
Yeah, and he's not running full speed either.
Yeah, look, he tried to make that cut, and it just kind of looked like it did not feel right. We're going to bring Sean Kirshner in to punt.
Well, one of the things we did really well against Pine Island was punt, and Sean hit that one, went about 70 yards.
With the roll, he had a 70-yard punt. That was that'll improve your net average. 425 here, or 420. Good snap back, Sean.
Well, should get a good roll if he lets it go to the ground. There you go. That's a good roll. Oh, they ran into each other.
Well, it's a good flip of the field there. Down to the 20-yard line of Lourdes.
Now time for this defense to come up with a stop.
Yep. Yeah, we've got to get one of those momentum shifters here for the Gophers. They need something in that back pocket. Singles to either side. Once again, I backfield. Carroll with a snap. He's going to hand off over the right side. He's going to be hit immediately.
That's number 62.
Hey, Mitchell.
We've called that name before. Mitchell Hinckley right there.
Hinckley.
Immediately to introduce himself to Brooks.
I was supposed to give a quick shout out to the crowd at the golf course for today.
Yeah, nice day to catch 9 quick.
Yeah.
Head inside.
They're going to give him a menial gain on that a little bit. Going to pitch the outside.
Oh, Lane, ball on the ground. Oh, he was down, but Lane Schmaltz, he took one for the team there. He popped right back up.
You know, I haven't seen, Brooks didn't run against us a ton. It was mostly Lovely. But boy, for a kid his size, he really runs hard. It'll be 3rd down here for the Lourdes Eagles. Twins to this side. We got Brant McBroom starting at cornerback over here. Back out to the flat. Going to break a tackle. Enough for the first down.
And that pass caught by Abraham. Lovely.
Who I can only assume has to be some relation to the other Lovely. I mean, I was born in a barn, but it wasn't last night. Maybe it was last night. Yeah, Lourdes just moving down the field here. 35-yard line. They're going to hand off. Well, no, they're going to come back the other way.
Breakdown. There you
Logan
go. Nice
Pearson.
job with a single leg takedown.
Going to get 3 on that one for that move. And going to lose a couple of yards.
Of a couple.
Boy, I hadn't seen Logan play for a couple of years, and wow, he really just downhill.
He's takes a ticking or licking and keeps on ticking. Sorry.
Hand off over the right side. Mitchell Hinckley slides down. They're going to get 3 on the play, but that'll bring up 3rd down and long for Lourdes.
Well, we've had them in this position before, and they come out and threw the ball right in the middle of the field. So see if we can't get some type of pressure here from the Gophers. Mitch Hinckley, Will Bolter, Sean Kirchner.
Yeah, they've done a real nice job on the line. When Carroll's dropped back to pass, he's been pretty clean. Back to pass again.
And that one's going to be short.
He didn't have too bad of a look there. He just came up shy on it. Hopple had dropped back in coverage. Looks like they're going to punt. Kaysen will come in to receive this. So 7-0 in favor of Lourdes with 1:16 left to play in this first quarter. Snap's good. Oh! Logan just about got her.
Oh, and a good fair catch there.
So really good field position for the Gophers at the 41-yard line. Boy, if I were a bet man, I'd come out and throw one down the seam.
Why not?
I like to pass.
I like to pass on first down. Then if you second down, you can go ahead and run it if you want, or you can pass it again.
Well, DeAndre back in the backfield here. Gophers are twins up top. We're going to run over the left side. DeAndre's going to hit the hole. And a nice gainer for him.
Yeah,
Bring
nice big hole there that time by the offensive line. On the left side, Jackson Bernard, Sean Kirchner.
Yeah, really great hole. Boy, you just tell DeAndre must be dinged up a
Laboring
little.
a little bit.
Yeah, he's not feeling 100% for sure. Twins to the top. Brooks Leah down by himself down here. We're going to run right up the gut, and they are ready for that. They're going to give him just a little bit on the
about
carry.
A yard.
So it'll be 3rd down and about 3. I got to say here, Lourdes, a lot of confidence here. They are just jacked up in this first quarter. We're going to go already to the second quarter. Boy, that time has flown. They've gone up 7-0 are the Lourdes Eagles over Chatfield. And, Lance, we've seen some good solid offense from Lourdes. Better series there for the Gophers the second time around. As far as defensively is concerned, they did a better job at the line of scrimmage with the Lourdes Eagles.
Yeah, they found a way to stop that run. That first series for Lourdes, it was up the middle. It was the pitch to the outside. They were doing anything they wanted to, march down the field, score. They had a couple nice passes in there, a couple nice conversions on 3rd and long. So they're doing everything that you need to do to have that lead.
Well, it just kind of – this almost goes back to, they're passing a little more than the Lourdes teams of old. However, the offense hasn't changed that much. Boy, they're going to lull you to sleep with that dive and a couple of, just straight I formation runs. And then they're going to run you, just kind of stretch you out a little bit with that pitch and see if they can't get a big gainer out of it. But so far that second time around, we did a better job of just being, I think, more disciplined on the line.
Well, a scoring update over in Triton. Caledonia is ahead 7-0.
That should shape up to be a pretty good ball game. We're going to move the H back. There's our first down.
We'll get a first down any way we can take it right now. So
yeah. Yep.
That'll put us into Lourdes territory. Also another big game in 4A. Casson-Stewartville, no score. Just a minute left in the first.
Isn't that just a glut there with those 4A teams? That Section 1 4A teams are just ridiculous.
Yeah, it's Casson and Stewartville and Byron. Byron's playing Winona today.
Hand off to DeAndre, tries to get to the outside, and he's going to get tackled by Lovely. Yeah, I just don't think DeAndre's got that burst to get out there. Normally, he would have gotten that edge. Lovely, good job. Crashing down. Loss on the play of about 1. We're going to bring in Ezra Shield at the running back position.
Well, Ezra's a 5'11", 165 junior. We saw him a little bit over in Pine Island. Runs pretty hard.
He does have pretty good burst once he gets out in the open. Going to bring Kaysen in motion. Going to reset over here. Back to pass. We're going to hit the flat with Owen Collette.
He could have stayed in bounds maybe. Maybe the momentum was taking him out, but nice spin move right at the end.
Got himself a little Foreman-esque on the outside. It's going to be a Gopher first down. Nice job just sliding out there in space by Owen Collette.
Yeah, 16 yards from Carter Osk to Owen Collette.
Very nice route tree that time. We put Kaysen and Pearson at about 20 to 25 yards and got him out of there. Pass to the outside. Kaysen Johnson's going to take it and going to be close to another first down.
Good pickup. Just a one-step fire over to Kaysen Johnson, and he had a nice move. I think you could see Mr. Lovely coming in there, so he used his momentum and went upfield.
Well, this drive looking a little more like the offense we're used to here. Just keep getting the gainers. Back to pass once again. Gonna get
Hang on to the
sacked.
ball.
And it's gonna bring up third down and about 9. Whew. Just came like gangbusters up that gap.
Yeah, no time there to react. So 3rd and 7.
And I don't know that they take that many chances as a defense. They're pretty structured, I think, but that time they brought everything. Lovely's going to follow Kaysen along out to the outside. And drop back to pass, and Owen Collette once again, but there to meet him
tackled right away. Deacon Langsdale, linebacker, 6'1", 205 senior, was all over that. Saw that one coming. They got him that last time, but not this time.
Yep, they weren't going to drag him across without finding him. So 4th down, and I'm going to call it 6, but 5 or 6, however you'd like to call her. 9:20 to play here in this first half. Gophers down 7-zip. Going to fake that handoff, roll to the right, and it's going to be over the head of Kaysen Johnson. Lovely following him very closely. So they've got the spy on him.
Well, Gophers that time a few first downs on this possession. Offense looked a little bit better.
Yeah, much better. Much better this time around. So Lourdes will take over for their 3rd offensive possession. On the far hash, we'll see if they don't run a little option action to this far side of the field. Well, we're going to bring everybody up in the gap. Turn your ears off. They're going to run to the left side. He's going to end up pitching late. Lovely. Hopple in pursuit of him, and he's going to hold on to the ball, and that's a huge gainer. Wow, you don't normally see the pitch.
Yeah, that
15
far
yards
out.
down the field.
Boy, nice just athletic move there by Chase Carroll. And to be able to find where Lovely was at, even more impressive.
So another first down for the Lourdes Eagles, and just like that, they're deep into Gopher territory. Wow, we put everything up in that A and B gap. We were coming, and they just ran right past it. Pitch again to the outside. Going to cut it up, break a couple of tackles.
Oh, Will Bolter.
Bolter downhill.
Nice hit. So I'm trying to figure out how you score that, how you stat that run. You got about
6'4",
There you go.
Well, let's see. Carroll for what?
10,
10, and then the pitch
34 for Lovely.
Yeah. Like you said, not something we see every day. So I formation once again. They're going to hand that one off. There's that little keep you honest play. And Lovely's going to get just a, boy, right, just maybe past the line of scrimmage. Not much there.
So 3rd down on the 27. If they don't make it, I'm pretty sure they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Yep.
Even if they do have a good field goal kicker in this condition, and the field being as wet as it is or damp as it is, you're got a good chance of slipping.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Back to pass,
double move.
Shoulder.
There we go.
And he's going to be sacked. There's Shawnee Kirshner.
But plenty of time. I think it was just good coverage downfield. Lane Schmaltz on the outside didn't bite on the double move.
Yeah,
and
good job.
Kirchner.
Yeah, gave him plenty of cushion here and wasn't going to bite up on that. Nice little shoulder turn by Carroll at the line, and I thought maybe he would have froze him just a tad.
So they will punt this ball. It's a good call.
Well, if they can get him pinned down here inside the 10-yard line. One nice little punt to the corner. And it's going to be just past the 10-yard line. Well, he used a rotation away from letting that thing turn over, and then it would have been really bad news for us because that would have, they had somebody down by the goal line. Well, Gophers take over deep in their own territory, down 7-zip. 6:29 to play. We'll see what Coach Johnson dials up here. Just going to surmise we'll see Ezra Shield on the carry.
Well, 6:29 got to go 89 yards. Probably could use all of the time up.
Ooh, we're bringing Casey Johnson.
Just about.
Oh.
Just out the
Just
outstretched
past him,
hands.
yeah.
Good strong throw there by Carter.
We flooded the middle, that's for sure. We have Logan running on that other seam, didn't we?
Yes.
It kind of went down and a little bit different look from that bunch formation. And I wonder if they're just going to go, Logan's going to hit the flat or Kaysen's going to hit the flat this time. We'll hand off to Ezra Shield, and he's going to get a couple of yards.
Well, first carry for Ezra Shield, 3 yards. So 3rd down and 7.
So Lourdes doing a lot of rotation there on their defensive line. Going to run off the left side, a little reverse action, and Lourdes stays home.
Yeah, nice job on the defense there. So back in will be Kirchner to punt this one away.
Well, 4th down for the Gophers here. They will punt it. And back deep to receive here, Gabriel Quinones. See if Shawnee can't get off another boomer.
There we go.
Good spiral here. Going to field it at about the 45-yard line.
And
oh!
the long snapper.
There we go.
With the long run down the field to make the tackle.
Apple, nice play. Way to break down and get on that. Yeah, I thought the beanbag got thrown. I thought a flag got thrown right away.
I did too. I'm like, what? He didn't do anything. He just ran at him and tackled him.
Really nice job, though. He could have run down there and just hair on fire and ran past him, but he broke down and really nice tackle. Nonetheless, good field position here for the Eagles.
Well, this time Caleb Akinbalu is in the halfback slot.
Back to pass. Ooh,
nice defense over there.
Brant McBroom breaks on it. Ooh. I thought he had a pick right away, but Carroll threw it enough to the outside where he couldn't get around that receiver. So Lourdes a little more pass heavy than we've seen him in the past.
Yeah, 6 pass attempts so far in the first half. Oh,
there's
nice tackle. I think
again.
that's Will Bolter again up front.
He just swallowed it.
Just about got his paw in there to knock that one away. 3rd and 11. defense starting to pick it up a little bit for the Gophers.
Yeah, that was Will just got the old wingspan out there and grabbed him. Third down and long, and we've under 4:20 to play in this first half. Back to pass is Carroll. Going to get some pressure, going to set up and run, though. Oh, he's going to be pretty close. Going to be a yard shy.
Short.
Oh, a couple of yards shy. Just assuming they're going to punt this one. I'd hate to give them the ball back right here.
I think they're staying in there.
Whew. Well, a real telling moment in this ball game here. Gophers stop them. That's a huge momentum shift. Just get something positive happening here on the Gopher side of the ball.
Oh, and he keeps it
Carroll's
to the outside.
oh,
and he's going to pitch. Pick. Either way, it's our ball. Not a bad idea there to try to pick that one up, as long as you don't pick it up, get possession, and then fumble. But
I think Carroll had the first down if he just gone upfield.
Yeah, I think you're right, Andy.
He got down the line, and it's always hard to tell when you're running that pitch and that option. How deep is he? I mean, and I think maybe he got lost where he was right away. But yeah, he was at the line of scrimmage. If he just puts his foot in the ground and goes forward, I think he's got it. So a big shift here for the Gophers, and boy, we got to make hay with this one. 7-zip in favor of Lourdes. We get the ball back right away after half. Ezra Shield breaks one tackle, is going to get taken out hard. And that was Langsdale again.
Yeah, it looked like he had a little bit of room there, but that was closed in hard by Langsdale, number 11 for Lourdes.
At first glance, he doesn't look like he's got, speedy, but boy, he really moves side to side well. So clock continues to run, under 3 minutes to play in this first half. Handoff once again to Ezra Shield. Nice little pop there.
A few more yards. So 3rd and 6.
Well, if you're the Gophers here, if you get 3 yards on this one, do you keep her out there and see what happens? I mean, they've got all
2 minutes
timeouts left. It's going to be probably under, close to 120, even if they let the clock run down, if they don't get this. And a little out pattern to Brooksy down here. Press coverage from Akimbaloo. They're going to run it with Ezra Shield.
He stayed on his feet.
Going to break a tackle. Oh. Boy, when he slipped that first one, I thought he had a little room there, and they had a pretty good job coming down the line by the Lourdes defense. So 4th down and a long 3 at that. Gophers staying on the field. Ooh, just about got him there. Oh, and a reset, and we'll see if Coach Johnson's going to take one of his timeouts here with 1:20. We're going to snap her.
Oh, he's got Case it. No.
Oh. Picked off by Carroll, and he's got a little room.
We got a blindside block.
Oh, big-time blindside on Carter. Oh, boy.
He's going to go into the end zone, but that's coming back.
Wow, he got crunched. Oh, that's no good. That used to be a legal block. However, now you have to stop and put your hands out.
Yeah.
And basically more of a, hey, boo. I could hop on you, but I'm not going to. And that is an unsportsmanlike, so he gets one more of those. He's out of the ball game.
He led with the shoulder there. So 15-yard penalty should put him back to the 30-yard line.
Oh, and Carter, it's just, he had Kaysen coming across there. I don't know if he thought he was going to stop in the zone or just basically Carroll sat down right in front of it and baited him right into that one. So Lourdes has all 3 timeouts with 1:04 on the clock, and boy, what was a momentum shift our way just kind of flipped right back into Lourdes' hands.
We'll see if they keep it pretty basic here and keep it on the ground and go into halftime with this 7-0 lead with having a lot of confidence in their defense.
They're going to run to the right side. Well, ball is out on the play. We'll see if they call him down or not.
And we're going to stop the clock. And Will's got the ball. We're going to have a discussion.
Oof.
Everybody on Lourdes' sideline saying he was down, and they're going to call it the Gophers.
Oh, my. Wow, this is
well, big tackle there. I'm sure they were in there trying to strip that away. I couldn't really tell from our side. But I'll pop the ball, and the Gophers covered up.
Well, Lucas Brooks came through the line, and he stretched out, and before his knee hit, he must have gotten stripped on the way down. I'm sure it was close because ooh.
Oh, we got
Ezra.
moving.
Yep.
Should be blown dead.
And Carroll hits him as he's going out of bounds, so. Yeah, Ezra just a little stutter step before he could get out of there. I think if you're the Lourdes staff, you got to have a talk with Carroll here. I know you're fired up, but just take a step back here. We need you for the rest of the game. He's played very well offensively, so you got to have him at quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
So back first down and about 15 for the Gophers. Well, first down and 15 for the Gophers after that penalty. Stacked up to the top with wideouts. Pearson in motion. He's going to take that jet sweep action. He's got a little, oh, Lovely comes up, makes the tackle out of bounds. It'll stop the clock, though.
Yeah, a little extra there on the tackle out of bounds.
Pearson was going to turn around and have a little talk with him.
Still 5 yards for the Gophers, and we'll call a timeout.
Carter Ross still looks like he's a little
yeah, he took a big
shot
shot there.
up. Ooh.
Well, I should say hi to the folks down at 901 Houston Street in Preston, the old sheriff's office. They're probably down there taking notes and critiquing.
Yeah. Well, it's another section that I think pretty sure Fillmore Central's coming out of 1A.
They're a pretty strong team
yeah.
in that, you know, here in 2A in Section 1, it's kind of wide open. You know, nobody's running away with our section, but
right.
Fillmore Central is definitely seems to be the strongest team there. They still got to go out and do everything right and execute.
Yep.
But
yeah, they. I mean, and we go up to 3A, and you've got Pine Island that's undefeated, and they will likely come out of there. But Winona Cotter, you know, I talked to Brian Mink last week when we were in Pine Island, and they've got a quarterback that can extend plays, and they've got a class this year with a little bit of size, and they've actually had a pretty good year, which is good for them because they've struggled the last 5-6 years. Back to pass, Carter Ross, little shoulder shake. And we're probably going to get a hold. Lovely's going to get him. Nope. He will get hit. And I'm just guessing there's a holding back here.
yeah, from the
Well, Carter's getting the full gamut right now. He got smoked on that last one, and he got their ears pinned back right now for sure. Ooh.
Unnecessary roughness on the offense.
Ooh. So he was down and jumped on top of him, so those are the ones you can't take. She's second down in Hamels now. Oh. Well, 28 seconds left here, Lance. You get the ball after halftime. I don't think you want to get too crazy now. You're down 7-zip. It's just you got 2 timeouts, but she's going to be a tough go now.
Yeah, long
Reset
ways
the back.
here.
Yeah, we're just going to run Ezra Shield over that left side to end the half. Clock will tick down here. No, we're going to take the timeout with 2 seconds. Well, Lance, what do you think we got in our back pocket for this one?
Hail Mary.
What?
We haven't seen that all season.
Well, let's
Time to put it in.
Yep. Make sure you throw it into the end zone.
Let's split Will Bolter out wide.
Tackle eligible.
Tackle eligible. Send him down the seam.
I like it.
And throw it up high. 6'5" plus the stretch of the arms puts him at about 7'1".
Yep. Well, you know, the Gophers here, we've had a back and forth sequence here almost the entire second half of this second quarter. You know, we had a fumble recovery, then previous possession we had an interception, return for a touchdown, got called back from a blindside block, and it's just been kind of a wild second quarter.
And the Gophers still looking for that, what now has become the elusive end zone. Trying to put our first points on the board since the St. Charles game.
And if you're Lourdes right now, you got to be feeling really good about your defense because they've been very disciplined. They've done what they've needed to do, but they're to the point where they're pinning their ears back, and you just hate to have that happen. Carter Ask is going to pass over there. Brooks Leah. And they were going with a little hook and ladder, trying to catch Kaysen on the way by, but
yeah, really not much there. That was pretty well defended. They had like 4 other people back. So,
yeah, Kaysen was coming along the line, and you got to have him going downhill when you take that pitch. But Gophers here, for everything that's transpired here in this first half, only down 7-0 to the Lourdes Eagles, but not a lot going offensively. Kind of got things moving a bit, but Lourdes just a one really good possession. The other ones have been just methodical as well. Haven't put points on the board, but they're up 7-0 at half.
Yeah, offensively for the Gophers, Carter Ask at the quarterback position, 4 of 8 for 34 yards. He does have the 1 interception. DeAndre Williams running the ball has 3 carries, 5 yards. Ezra Shield, who's coming in, relieved Andre from that position. Andre nursing an ankle injury, 5 carries for 14. Logan Pearson, a couple of carries for 6 yards. Receiving, Kaysen Johnson, a catch for 9. Owen Collette, 2 catches, 18 yards. For the Eagles, Chase Carroll, 4 out of 6, 35 yards. Ed Lovely running the ball, 6 carries, 51 yards. Chase Carroll has 3 for 10. He does have the 1 touchdown that came in the first quarter with 5:45 to go. You from 1 yard out. The kick was good. That put him at 7. Lucas Brooks had 9 carries, 18 yards. Ed Lovely, 2 catches for 20. Abraham Lovely, 2 catches for 15. So that's not a lot of, other than that first drive for Lourdes, not a lot of offense by either team. Just kind of the battle of the field positions. We did have it where we were deep into Lourdes territory, but I think a sack and some unfortunate plays kind of put the kibosh to that.
Yeah, I think the offense here in a couple of those drives started to look more like itself than it has for the past couple of weeks. But they just got to find a way to get some points on the board and just get over that hump, and I think they'll be in good shape. We get the ball right away. I think just a heavy dose of our line saying we've had enough and let's just pound this and get her taken care of. But just got to find a way to keep moving forward here. Only down 1 score. It's certainly not the end of the world. We just gotta find a way.
Find a way.
But second half action coming up after this. Hey, welcome back, Gopher fans. Andy O'Connor along with Lance Boyum, Rick Irish, Damon Lake, Rocky Burnett, and Christian Ellis. Well, Lance, we go to the second half of action here against the Lourdes Eagles. Lourdes leads 7-0 over our Gophers right now, and it's been a pretty back and forth affair here, especially in the second quarter. We neither offense could really get a whole lot going.
Oh, that first drive of the game by Lourdes went down the field and put it in the end zone. That's been the most excitement we've seen. There's been a couple of turnovers, but not a lot of offense. So the Gophers start with the ball, but now we got to switch sides.
There we go. Some raindrops and the sun trying to come out. Well, why don't we just return this?
Well, you mentioned we get the ball, but you also said something about an onside kick. So make sure you're paying attention.
Yeah,
up front.
we've see what we got. Some guys right in the middle here. We got a couple of guys that can catch the ball. I think it would be very odd, but if you're the Lourdes Eagles, and like you mentioned, the way their defense is playing.
Yeah, a lot of confidence in that defense.
And they are going to kick it long. Hoppel's going to take it. Going to cut it off to the left side and get a block and going to cut it up.
Stay on your feet.
And he'll return that to the 44-yard line.
Maybe the little spark the Gophers need. Now we need to get that offense out there, get that offensive line fired up.
Well, that was a very nice return. Boy, he took it across field, and something that we don't usually see our return teams do. We set it up one side or the other, and we usually go up the sideline, but he cut it across.
Well, here.
Found him a good block here. I think Kolb's got him a block on the outside to spring him, and then
Logan Pearson was up top. Going to try and escort him in.
So Carter Osk back at quarterback. Took a couple of shots here late in the second quarter. Going to hand off to Ezra Shield to the left side. He's got a nice little gainer going. Breaks a tackle.
Hey, nice run there, Ezra Shield. Gophers down to their third string running back after DeAndre's has left the game with an ankle injury. Hunter Polakowski last week with an ankle injury. And Ezra Shield, nice run.
So a first down for the Gophers, and they'll come up. Quick offense.
Do it again.
Run to the left side again, and good block here. Jackson Bernard had a good block there. Oh, we got him going out of bounds as somebody.
So another pickup of 5, maybe 6 yards.
Well, we're going to bring DeAndre back into the ball game.
All right.
Second down. We've basically got the playbook at our disposal here. We'll reset DeAndre. Carter's going to take it up the middle himself, and he's going to hit right at the line.
And gets back to the line of scrimmage. No going there.
Well, he's taken his share of shots here, and late in the second quarter he got that blind side, and then he got sacked, and I was hoping somebody didn't hit him from the backside because he was looking off to this flat here and was able to slide up. Well, it's going to be third down for the Gophers, obviously 4-down territory for them. Just like to get himself at least a few here. We'll reset the H-back, and
that should give us a first down up to about the 19-yard line.
First down.
Well, second first down we've received on a penalty. No matter how you get them, it still counts the same.
We needed a little good news here to start the second half, and that return and a couple of first downs certainly helps. Andre to run. He's going to break a couple of tackles, get hit in the defensive backfield.
Found some room on the inside. Rumbling, bumbling, stumbling. First down.
Nothing too wild. Just went straight ahead over that left side. Another first down for the Gophers. First down and goal from the 9-yard line. Yeah. Oh, you're going to get a hold on that side, I think. Yeah.
Oh, bring her back.
Yep, going to be a flag. It was going to be, I believe, a touchdown for the Gophers, but on the outside, we had somebody high and a little bit of a bear hug, I believe. So spot foul is going to bring him back, so it'll be first and goal from the 19.
19.
Like good spot for a seam pass, though.
I like it.
Pass to the outside, and Brooks Leah couldn't get his hands on that one. Coverage over there, Bodine. Came out there like gangbusters with those outside runs, and we've got a wide side here.
Well, second down and 19. Be nice to pick up at least 5 to 10 yards.
Yeah,
here.
give yourself a good fighting chance on third and fourth down for sure. Pass, we're going to get Owen Collette here coming across the field. He's going to go out of bounds.
Well, there's our, I think, 7 yards.
So it'll be third and goal.
That's his third catch now, up to 26 yards.
Yeah, they've been covering him pretty tightly there with the linebacker, but that time it's like they get him a couple of good looks, and then they figure out you got to cover that tight end coming out of the back or coming out of that set. We're going to run off to the left again, and DeAndre's going to get caught behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be fourth down. We came from the backside there.
Yeah. Well, offensive line, let's give Carter some time here so he can let these receivers get downfield. Like to get to see something again, maybe Kaysen coming across that middle.
Yeah, dragging across and just let him run with it. We're going to get a timeout from Chatfield. Well, the Gophers are on a 3-minute drive here, 9 minutes exactly here to go in this third quarter, and signs of life from the offensive side of the ball. Good to see a few first downs, just a little more pep in the step here right off the bat.
Well, it started with Nolan Hoppel on that kickoff return, got it across midfield into Lourdes territory, and then a couple nice runs by Ezra Shield to the outside. Yep. Good job by the offensive line. A big holding penalty here as we had first and goal, which knocked us back to the 19-yard line, but the Gophers here, fourth down, and a shot at putting some points on the board.
Yep, I think if we can just get it across the goal line here and just start the old gold rush of points. And
scoring update in the Caledonia-Triton game. Caledonia now leads at 14-7. Check the 4A game with Casson and Stewartville. Still zeros.
Wow.
9 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Well, fourth and goal for the Gophers from the 12-yard line. Back to pass. Gave him some time, and it's going to be incomplete in the end zone.
It looked like there might have been a possible holding. Brooks Leah trying to break free to get into the end zone. And
yeah, look, kind of odd that you don't have someone with at least some kind of a free run on the backside of the end zone. So I don't know if he came out of the break and got like held for a split second. Akinlabu is going to take the handoff. He's going to get 3 yards.
A good job there up front. Will Bolter again with Mitch Hinckley.
Well, Gophers didn't put points on the board, but this moving forward offensively, that was a much better drive. And at the end of the day, we're still down 1 score is all.
Yep.
It's not like we are in the pit at all. Defense just do its job, and we're going to be all right.
Now that was the first carry by Akimbalu, and they're going to pitch that one out.
Pitch to the outside. Pearson's going to hit. Lovely breaks tackles.
Chance to get him right at the line of scrimmage, but a strong run there by Ed Lovely out of the grasp of Logan Pearson.
And they gave him enough for a first down. They're going to move the chains. Clock will stop temporarily. Yeah, I think when you hit Lovely, you better hold on. I think he's just a tough kid to bring down. Single wideouts to either side. Akinlabu in the tailback position again. And Carroll's going to keep it and get drugged down. Looked like that was Pearson again on the stop. Pearson playing a lot closer to the line of scrimmage here today than he usually does. He's more often on the outside. But we've got Schmaltz and Brant McBroom is in there. Sam Carrier's out. And that might have happened here just early in the second quarter.
Yeah, I heard that he was out. I didn't see anything.
Lovely on the carry. Eli Manahan will hit him along with a couple other guys. It'll be 3rd down and a long, we'll call it 5.
Well, big play here by the Gopher defense. If they can hold them, I'm assuming it would be a punt.
Mm-hmm. Well, Twins to this side, maybe they'll run that little pick play. So just kind of Ezra Shield out here. Yep, they're going to run that out route. Carroll's going to take off for a bit. It's going to be
caught it. It's going to be short. Oh, wow.
Wow, that was a really good spot.
Jeez.
When he stepped up in the pocket, I thought, boy, he's almost got to run this. I did not see Langsdale coming across there. And he threaded that one. He had to really rifle it in there because they had the defender right on top of him. So 1st down for Lourdes. Little confusion from Lourdes.
There you go.
Will is going to come through and make the tackle on Lovely.
Cobb's coming up strong from the linebacker position, also filling a gap.
So Hopple out at that safety position. We've got a lot of guys here fairly close to the line of scrimmage, though. And probably for good reason. Lourdes is not going to be, Sean Kirshner comes across. They're going to give him 2nd down and about 6 on the penalty. We've seen a double move from their outside guys once here in the first half that Lane Schmaltz did a good job defending. That's the only thing that, do you bring Langsdale down the seam? And I don't know how many times they like to throw to him like that. Akinlabu, he's going to get
2 yards there.
Mitchell Hinckley on the stop, but more importantly, if you're Lourdes, if you're controlling the ball, just letting that clock run, Coach Kessler loves this kind of offense. He's run this type of offense for quite some time. Just ball control, take care of it.
Yeah, 3rd and short 3.
Got
Good
Kane
chance we're going to see Ed Lovely up inside.
Got Kane Larson right in the middle here. We'll see if he can't get a push here. Carroll's going to keep it. He thought about pitching that ball. Oh. That was pretty close to get knocked out of his hand there when he came through that. I think that first half when he pitched that ball at the end of the half, or close to half, maybe had that in the back of his mind. He wanted to keep it there. That's going to be another first down, though.
So Lovely up to 8 carries, 61 yards. And a slow, methodical drive here by the Eagles.
Yep, they're just going to milk this thing down to the end of the 3rd quarter. Campbell off the left side. Dives ahead for a gain of just over 2 yards. And we've got somebody down on the field.
Ezra came in there and tried to make a tackle, kind of hit his head on his thigh. So I don't know who we got to be running back.
Well, Cobes will have to probably go in there, yeah. So like you mentioned here, Ezra going to make the tackle, and Kinwelboo came through and probably got a thigh or a knee up the side. Oof. So we're going to take a real quick break here, and while they take a look at Ezra Shield, and hopefully he comes up okay here. We'll be right back. Well, welcome back, guys. Hey, good news here. Ezra walked out on his own power, off the field on his own power. Boy, hate to see that. He came in there just the angle that he came in at. We're back to action. 2nd and 8 for Lourdes. Carroll's going to step up in that, and
Kane Larson able to come up with the tackle, but not after a gain of 6 yards.
They covered the pitch very well on that, but Carroll saw a little seam, and he just kind of popped it up in there, and he's going to be 3rd and less than a yard. So Eli Manahan looks like he's moved back to the linebacker position. Usually he was playing line.
Oh, just a big push there.
Everybody just right off that left side. And Lourdes, after turning the Gophers over on downs, is feeling pretty good about what they're doing offensively right now. That was a lot of push right there. Under 3 to play in this third quarter now. Man in motion. They're going to hand off to Lovely. He is going to get
he kept it. He's going to get to the outside.
He is going to.
Ball's on the ground. Oh.
I thought Lovely had it. Well, it was
good fake inside.
Yes.
Half the Chatfield team thought Lovely also had it.
Yeah.
And Carroll just picking up yards.
And I think the way that he's run this this possession is why he's after that one unsportsmanlike conduct, he definitely needed to stay clean because he's done a very nice job at quarterback today. So back in that I formation, they'll let this clock run down as far as they can. Under 2:15 to play in this third quarter. Kinlabu off the right side, a couple of spin moves, and he's going to find a little over 3 yards probably.
Well, call it 5.
Oh, wow. Okay. So still the possibility of a first down here for Lourdes.
Well, they've put the ball on the ground a couple of times and recovered it back. We'll see if we can't get a hand in on whoever has the ball.
Bring the guy in motion here, hand off to the right side.
Nice
Good job
just closing up that gap.
Well, they stacked that up pretty quickly. And it'll be third down. And did he lose just a tad, or did they give him the line of scrimmage? Or maybe they.
I think they gave.
Oh, they gave him a little bit. Okay. Good job of closing that down by the Gophers.
So Caleb Akinbalu, who didn't carry the ball in the first half, now up to 4 carries, 11 yards.
Yeah, I didn't see anything really happen to Brooks unless he's just taking a little bit of a break to start things off. I mean, they did switch series in the first half once, too. Clock under a minute, actually under 40 seconds by the time this ball is snapped. Going to hand off over to the left side.
And that's going to give him a first down.
And that'll be a first down, making it first and goal from the 4-yard line, or 3-yard line, actually. Oh, ref keeps moving around over there. I'm trying to see where he's at. 4.
So they are going to let this one, I think, run out, and we're going to go to the fourth quarter.
Well, clock is under 20 seconds. And Lance, this hasn't been anything out of the ordinary as far as offense is concerned. They are just running the ball effectively. 3-4 yards a shot, and just taking what the defense has given them.
Yeah, just doing a good job defensively, too. The Gophers, not a lot of room to do anything, not much in the running game, but we still got one more quarter here to give it everything you got. We're only down 7, probably going to go down another 7, but still plenty of time here for the Gophers.
Lourdes, I think that they do have I know they got that extra point just squirreled over the bar, but I think the kicker's probably better than that one kick indicated. So if they can put a field goal on the board at least here and make us come back, and I mean, with them right now, they're just playing with a different level of confidence than I've seen them before.
Well, with the last quarterback sneak that they ran, they went for about 6 to 10 yards. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see that in one of the first 3 runs they're going to do here.
Yep. Yeah, and I think if you're the Gophers, I mean, tackling, make the tackle, but boy, if that ball is anywhere close, you might want to start punching and see what you can get out of it. Either turn them over. I don't think this ball is going in the air again for Lourdes.
No.
It's just, there's no way. First and goal from the 4-yard line as we switch ends.
Ooh, met right away. Will Bolter, gain of a yard yet by Lovely.
So second down and goal from the 3-yard line for Lourdes. Their best friend is the clock right now. It's running once again, under 11:30 to play in this ball game. They're going to run that option again.
Oh, he
and
cut
Carroll,
it back inside and found the hole.
We pursued down the line, and he kind of took that little cutback crease, and that'll make it 13-zip in favor of the Lourdes Eagles.
Well, Chase Carroll's second touchdown run. First one was in the first quarter from 1 yard out. This one from about 3 yards out.
Well, it looked like we had things strung out as far as the option was, as far as that option play is concerned. But Carroll, a little soft spot on the cutback, and a nice job putting his foot in the ground, cutting back, and getting the touchdown. Well, they got a kicker in for the extra point here. It's Ben Seeger. Good snap. Kick is up. And good. So 14-0 now in favor of the Lourdes Eagles. If you're Chatfield now, Lance, obviously you got to have 2 scores. I mean, the math is the math. But he had such a nice return last time, and he made good progress offensively. You just couldn't snap it or get that thing into the end zone. You're right there. I think, it's got to be quicker, probably more crisp than what we'd consider here or what we've been used to, but
offensively,
possible.
We're definitely going to have should have a need of sense of urgency here where we got to score, and then we got to get the ball back and try and score right away again.
I'd almost like to see them come out in that, like they come out right after the half or right away in games here. You've got a series of plays called where you're like, we're going to go bang, bang, bang. Let's just run it. Let's just run it and just go down. And, I think just mentally in the back of Lourdes' mind, if you go down there and just bang, bang, bang in a couple of minutes, what is that putting there? It's kind of that little bit of doubt, and that's what we need right now.
Yes.
We just need a pick-me-up.
Well, it starts with the return. Let's see. Last time Nolan brought that one out about 30 yards across midfield. Let's do it again.
Seeger to kick. And they're going to go. Hopple will take it. You take it across the 40. You're going to break a tackle and up to the 44-yard line. And we're going to get a penalty there. We might have gotten some unsportsmanlike.
I got a hold.
Well, Logan Pearson is down.
Holding on Collett.
Shoot. There's Logan Pearson, like you mentioned, the first half here. He gets hit and he just keeps coming back up, and he limped off, and after I think the second game of the year, that did not look good. Well, the next series, number 1, is back on the field. So, well, Gophers here after that, another good return here. Good take 'em what you give up the middle from Hopple here with a hold back to the 22-yard line. DeAndre in the backfield along with Carter Osk. We'll run it over to the left side. He's going to try to get to the outside and pursuing down from his linebacker position. Nice play. Bodine.
So nice big hole there by the offensive line again with Kirchner and Jackson Bernard, but You can just see that DeAndre is not quite 100%.
Yeah, he tries to hit that edge and just wasn't able to. Odine came up. He's actually playing in the corner. The way he came down, it looked like he was in a linebacker spot. Back to pass. Going to try to hit that seam and looking for Kaysen again, and Kaysen is he's gritting it out right now. Going to be 3rd down and 6.
Well, it was well covered, the deep route on there. I think if the Gophers want to pass the ball, they're not going to let anything deep. They want to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
Maybe just beyond that 2nd level.
Well, you're up by 2 scores. If you give up first down and 12 yards, so be it. I think that's probably, like you mentioned, that's probably their philosophy right now. Gonna roll. Oh, picked off by Langsdale, and it's going to be a defensive touchdown. Pick 6 for Lourdes. That'll make it 20-0.
Yeah, just a good read there by Langsdale. Tried to get Owen Collette out in the flat. They've seen it. That's probably about the 3rd or 4th time we're going to try that.
Well, Langsdale, you just kind of laid in there and, just hid in the weeds for a second. Came in and picked that off. That'll make it 20-0, and Seeger will be in for the extra point. Well, things just got a little more difficult here for the Gophers.
Yeah.
So we gotta come up with one. Low snap. It is up and good, however. That'll make it 21-0 in favor of Lourdes. 10-16 yet to play. All the timeouts on the board here for the Gophers. Well, she's going to take some work because the offense that Lourdes has, even if you come down and score here, you got to get them off the field with some time on the clock. And the way that they run the ball, their favorite thing to do is just let things milk away. Well, Seeger to kick off. We've seen a couple of pretty good returns here from Hopple, and
so Caledonia now extends the lead 20-7, still in the 3rd quarter. Goodhue 14-0 over Central in the 3rd. Randolph up 30-0 over Rush City.
Rush City was like the 2 seed in that section,
Correct.
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Wow. Looks like we touched the ball there. Hopple's going to take it again. He's going to try to break a couple of tackles. He had one broke, but good help up there from the Eagle defense, or the Eagle coverage team. And the Gophers are going to take over. We'll see where they spot this thing here. Just past the 25-yard line. Well, if you're the Lourdes defense, you're going to pin your ears back. If you're the offense of the Gophers, I mean, you're relegated to passing the ball to try to get it. I mean, you just don't have time.
Yeah, we got to get downfield in a hurry. We got to score points in a hurry, so let it fly.
And we're going to run to the right side with DeAndre, and he's going to get taken down after a gain of about 3. Langsdale on the tackle. So 2nd down and 7. Coming out with a run right away. I'm a little surprised, but after back to pass. He's got time. He's airing it out.
And he's looking for the flag.
And he's going to get it. Oh,
Well, I think Logan was trying to come back to that.
Yeah.
So that'll just be from the original spot. It'll give us a first down.
Yeah, it looks like he turned. You can hear the Lourdes coaches saying, hey, no one gets behind us, no one gets behind us. Well, Logan had a step. Boy, if you could have just lofted that a little bit more. They're going 4 deep with D-backs right now. So at the 44-yard line, Gophers take over first down. We're going to hand it off again to DeAndre over the right side. He's going to get a gain of about 3 yards again. Second down at 7. Gophers up quickly to the line. We just don't have the luxury of calling plays here. We got to go down to about 9 minutes to play, just about to it. We'll hand off once again. DeAndre's trying to get it off the right-hand side. He will be taken down after another gain of a couple.
So 3rd and 5.
And almost a foregone conclusion that they're throwing the ball. So you take your linebackers, just kind of spread them out there and cover those hook zones because we've got 2 high safeties here. They're going to hand off the right side with Cobes again. He'll be shy.
So Brendan Cobes now our 4th string running back for the Gophers. Hunter Pulikowski, the 2nd stringer, was not, I don't even think he's dressed today.
Yeah.
So he was out. Ezra left with, not sure if it was a concussion type injury.
Twins to this side. We're going to hand off with Cobes once again. He finds a nice seam. And we'll get the clock to stop again as the chain's set. Well under 8 minutes to play. The clock is wound. Back to pass. Going to hit the flat. Brooks Leah. Get out of bounds. There you go.
So about a 10-yard pickup.
Like Brooke just went down, broke out, and got out of bounds. So 7:32 to play.
So Brooks Leah's first catch this afternoon.
Well, how about a double move there, Brooks? You got him to bite on that one to the outside, maybe. Well, he's going deep with him.
He's got him. Oh.
Can't bring that win. Boy, you're right, though. He had a
step on him.
Did. Clock will stop again. Second down, 7:26 to play. Twins to this side. Colbs will reset in the backfield. Back to pass. A lot of pressure. Kason Johnson going to take that shot. And first down Gophers. Clock will stop here as they move the chains. So if I'm not mistaken, that's first reception for the second here for Kason. He will be tackled out of bounds. Another catch over there for Brooksy.
So 1st and goal from the 7-yard line. Gophers, be nice to get in the end zone right now.
Twins over here. Colbs will reset in the backfield. He'll take it in for a Gopher touchdown. So that'll make it 21-6. And the Gophers' scoreless streak ends. They needed to get off that schneid. So Rostair in to kick. Simon Erding to hold. And we're getting an illegal substitution, so we'll back that thing up 5 yards. So Rostair snaps back and good. Kick is up. Good. So Lance, we needed a little positivity here. That'll make it 21-7.
21-7. Let's go with the onside kick here and return it. Maybe we can scoop it up and score.
Well, we need a little magic right now. We certainly do. Either that or we're going to pop it up here over the first line and see if we can't get one flying down there to grab it.
Let's check out that 4A game between Casson and Stewartville now. We've got some scores. Casson 7, Stewartville 7, 10 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
Wow, I did not see that coming from those two teams. Yeah, that's the way that Stewartville offense operates, and Casson wasn't like a monster juggernaut or anything defensively. Holy kick.
Early in the Holdingford Staples Motley, Holdingford up 20-0.
Oh my.
2 minutes to go in the second.
Langsdale will take that. Nolan tried to get that high
hop. If they let that ball go, Langsdale did exactly what you want to do. Go get it. If they let that go, that's going to make that next big hop up.
And a lot of times, you get those front guys. It's not those guys that have to stay stationary. It's the offensive or the kicking team that can't go past that line of scrimmage. We can move up once that ball's kicked. So good play.
Should be a steady dose of Akinbaloo and Ed Lovely here.
Akinbaloo's going to get to the outside and slip a tackle, and he's going to stay in bounds. And tackled by Hopple. Smart move there. Well, clock's going to stop temporarily. Whoop. Throwing shoulder.
Strike.
So at the Gopher 35-yard line, we had a couple of guys. Pearson slipped down just trying to catch him on the outside. And Akinbaloo just got out there. So Brooks back in at the running back position now. Lovely will take it. He'll get wrapped up right away by Mitchell Hinckley. Ball will be out. They're going to call him down.
Yeah.
Ooh. That would have been a nice one to get. That's for clock will continue to run. Under 6 minutes to play in this one. Now from the Gopher 33-yard line. Got all our timeouts left. You'd like to be able to use them on offense, but I don't know that we have that luxury.
Oh, ball's down that time.
Jackson Bernard comes out of the pile with it, and we'll see. Did he take that away while Brooks is on the ground? Nope, he got it. Oh, boy.
Well, ball security has kind of been an issue today. They've put that ball on the ground a few times.
So 21-7 in favor of Lourdes, but we've got 5 minutes and 36 seconds to play. Gophers force the fumble. Well, let's make this thing crazy. Why not? We tried an onside kick there, down 21-7. They recovered it. Langsdale, good job on that one. Then they come back and we pick up a fumble. So back to pass, Carter Osk. Kayson's going to come open and just got behind him a little bit. Lovely will hit him on the way by in that bad shoulder. That cannot feel great. No. Getting right on the tip of it, basically.
Well, he had him kind of out there in open space. Just ended up going behind him.
Yeah, had to wait for just another split second for him to clear coming across. He got kind of jumbled up with another receiver and another defender. Cobb shifts to the left side. We're going to hand off to him over the right side. Decent. Well, he's only going to get
4 yards.
4 yards, yeah. Clock will continue to run. Under 5:15 to play. By the time we get this off, we're huddling up. Carter Osk bringing the play in. So we'll go Twins on that far side. Logan Pearson by himself down here. Jet sweep motion here from Kaysen. We'll go out there with Owen Collette. He's going to slip a tackle. Carroll got just enough of him. And Owen looked like he came by kind of oddly on that wrist of his. We got to have ourselves a H-back in there. Ross Sterr will come in. And it is 4th down and 3. Carroll, pretty good job coming up and making that tackle because Owen had a few more yards. He kind of slipped too. And we'll get a false start on the right side. It's kind of 6 and 1/2 dozen the other. It looked like he almost, he came across the line and then Mitchell jumped.
Kind of the way things have been going.
So we'll make it 4th down and 8 for the Gophers from their own 34-yard line. After forcing a fumble, the Gophers here have gotten themselves back in an offensive set. Clock's still running. That's going to be their biggest enemy, obviously. Lourdes D-backs just. Brooks Leo will get that catch.
Should be a 1st down.
And we'll see where they spot. Wow, that was not a very good spot, though.
Well,
they're going to give it to him.
I think he was going right to the sticks, and he looked and said, it's a 1st down.
Whew.
Just
Boy,
barely.
I was wondering for a second here. Brooks kind of came back and, a nice in pattern where you come back for the ball, but I didn't know for sure if he got past those sticks or not. They're going to throw it up here just out of the outstretched hands here of Brooks Lea. And again, he had a step on him. Well, after you throw that pattern, do you come back and go to that out route, that quick breaker, and just get him out of bounds? Make sure you get out of bounds.
Get a 1st down.
Yeah. Owen Collette back in there. Now we're going to hand off. Nope.
Oh, good
Kaysen
catch
will
there
make
by
the catch.
Kaysen.
He had to go down and get that one. Clock is still running. We've got Lovely hanging on. Like he was trying to wrestle the ball. They're going to throw a flag on that one, and it could be a delay of game. Well, no. It's going to be
sideline warning.
Sideline warning.
Well,
3rd down and 2. Logan
first
Pearson
down to Logan.
Good pass out there. Clock will stop as the change are reset with 2:50. Gophers up quickly to the ball. Clock will wind once again. Time to throw here. Oh, Logan had that one in and out.
Well, it'd be nice if we could score and just give ourselves a shot at that onside kick one more time.
We have got, if I'm not mistaken, got all our timeouts here in the second half, don't we? Or did we take one early?
I think we used one.
Okay, that's right. We took one early on that first drive. Play action. He's got time to throw it, and it's going to be incomplete down the seam.
Pretty good coverage there by Lourdes.
Logan's been having a little bit of a back and forth with some of their D-backs today, so he's
getting to know each other.
Yeah. 41-yard line. 3rd and 10. Gophers here trying to put something on the board here. 2:34, but she's got to happen pretty darn quick here. Good time once again. Brooks Leah with the first down. He'll get out of bounds. Brooksy, good job high pointing and coming down with that one. 2:27 to play, another first down, and good pattern, good throw there, too.
Yeah, 25 yards to Brooks Lee, who's now 4 catches, 55 yards.
Oh, and it's going to be picked off. He tried to put it over the linebacker and get it to Kaysen. And that, well, unless they put the ball on the ground again, that's probably going to be a tough one to recover from. With 2:21 to play. Oh, we had everything in front of us there, too. Shoot.
Well, should see a bunch of kneel downs. Or just, excuse me, probably run it up the middle.
Well, Brooks back into the ball game here. He put her on the ground last possession here, down at about the 6-yard line. They're going to give it to Lovely, and he'll be tackled by Logan Pearson after a gain of about 6 yards. Boy, make it 7. Wow.
Yeah,
he really he got downhill a little faster than I thought.
Well, he lines up about a yard behind the quarterback, so it's a quick hitter. When he does get through there, it doesn't take long to pick up 7 yards.
So Gophers now with 5 defensive linemen in there. All the linebackers are 5'4", basically. Lourdes taking their sweet time and getting all the play clock out of there. Hand it off once again, and it's going to be swallowed up right away for a loss on the play. Will Bolter on the tackle. And we will take a timeout. 1:32 to play, 21-7, and stranger things have happened, but we are going to have to stop them here, probably take our last time out, and then have to make things happen like right off the bat here on the offensive side of the ball, or block a punt.
They might take a safety.
That'd be the smart thing to do, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It really would.
So we'll check that Caledonia score again. It's still 20-0, excuse me, and now it is 33-7. Caledonia's been rolling.
Wow.
10 minutes yet to go in the fourth quarter, that game being played in Triton. Goodhue is 17-0. It will look like they will play Randolph, a team that they have beaten already this season. Doesn't mean anything.
Randolph.
Fillmore Central 34-6.
Carroll's going to take it, and he is going to get a first down. With only one timeout left to go, that is about going to do her. And he didn't have a whole lot after he got through the line, but he just cut up in there and got what he could get.
Lewiston is up big 34-17 over Southland, so it looks like it'll be a Fillmore Central Lewiston game.
So we're going to kneel down. Kane's going to take exception to that. And and clock under a minute to play. So coming up on 30 seconds here, we're going to get another kneel down, and that'll do it here from Jerry Burnett's field. Lourdes come in here and did what Lourdes does and just controlled the clock and controlled the offensive side of the ball. Nothing too exotic. Gophers put points on the board here, 21-7, but just could not get her done against Lourdes today.
No, a tough goal for Chatfield. DeAndre comes into the game and is not 100%. You can see that right from his first carry. And Hunter Polakowski, our other running back, didn't play at all, didn't dress. But you know what? Other teams got to deal with that.
Right.
We just couldn't get things going offensively, either on the ground or through the air, consistently enough to go put points on the board. And Lourdes played a good defensive game.
Yeah, they did. They looked a lot better along the defensive line and the offensive line than they did the first time we saw them this year. And obviously that was at the end of August versus now. Maybe they got some guys back, whatever the case. But they came in and they got done what they needed to do to take this one.
So just quickly over the stats for the Gophers. Carter Osk had 122 yards passing, had 3 interceptions. The one was returned for a touchdown by Langsdale. DeAndre Williams, 8 carries for 28 yards. Ezra Shield, 7 carries for 32. Logan Pearson had a couple of carries for 6. Brendan Cobes came in there in the second half, had 4 carries for 20 receiving. Logan with a catch for 10. Kason Johnson, a couple for 21. Owen Collette had 4 for 30. Brooks Leah, 4 for 55. And that did it for the Gophers. Their one score came on a run by Brendan Cobes from 7 yards out. For Lourdes Eagles, Chase Carroll, the quarterback, was 5 of 7 for 41 yards, so quite a bit less throwing attempts versus that first game where he was way into the 20s. Ed Lovely, 10 carries, 69 yards. Chase Carroll ran the ball 9 times for 48 yards. Caleb Akinbaloo had 6 carries for 25. Lucas Brooks, 9 carries, 18 receiving. Deegan Langsdale, a catch for 6. Ed Lovely, a couple catches for 10. Abraham Lovey, 2 catches for 15.
So Gophers here, I mean, if you look at it, we're down essentially 14-7. Then Langsdale kind of hangs in the weeds and picks that one off for a pick 6, and that really changed the complexion right there because we were driving. And he returns it, for the touchdown. That's kind of the straw that broke the camel's back right there, I think.
Yeah, so now Lourdes is going to have to go down to Paul Giel Field and take on a tough Caledonia Warrior team that's really kind of turned it on here in the second half of the season.
You know, I don't know that we knew what Caledonia was about early in the year. I thought some question marks. Their numbers were down a little bit, but I think they might have a class in there that just, we're just going to shut out everything and we're just going to go play ball. And obviously they're doing that right now over in going into Triton to the Snake Pit. And you got some really good athletes on Triton's side of the ball, both sides of the ball, that play a lot during the game or almost extensively throughout the game. And you're taking it to them on their home field.
And I thought at the beginning of the season, probably along with other people, Triton was the favored team in Section 1.
Yep.
But as the season went on, I thought, any of the top 4 teams have a shot to go on.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think we saw that today, and might see it next week. Who knows?
I think, I mentioned that pick 6, but then we got the fumble and, things. It's just as football is played, a play here or there. What are you gonna do? I mean, we were there in a couple of spots. We just could not get the thing in the end zone. That's just dogged us here for the last couple games. But Gophers are going to end the season, though, with a 21-7 loss here, second round of the playoffs to the Lourdes Eagles. Lourdes will play down, like you mentioned, down in Winona versus probably Caledonia because it's just about done over there in Triton. But another football season has come and gone here for us, Lance, and for everybody here. Yeah, it was fun again. Happy to be up here in the new press box and out of the elements and dry all the time. But we've had a pretty darn good year here today. We got Christian Ellis over on camera, Rocky Burnett on camera. Geach has been doing this. Dennis Geachy has been doing camera most of the year for us here. Ricky, Damon, Lance. So it's just always fun here traveling with the football team.
Yeah.
So it's sad to see it end, but we'll see in a few weeks for basketball.
Yeah,
so
it doesn't stop.
It doesn't stop. Yeah, we're all up in it. So, but yeah, for all the guys here, for Lance Boyum, Damon Lake, Ricky Irish, Rocky Burnett, and Christian Ellis, along with Dennis Geachy here, everybody at CCTV. Thanks for tuning in this year, folks, and we will see you soon for basketball and again here for next year's football season here from the new Crow